Hello Mega Man fans, and welcome back to my channel. Today we will be looking at the Mega Man 4-Inch-Nel Collab Rockman 30th Anniversary Cross Sentinel 10th Anniversary figure, along with the unique Rockman Unity edition. My oh my, that was a mouthful. This figure is a collaboration between Sentinel's super robot god, Sentinel, and Rockman, in celebration of both Rockman's 30th anniversary and Sentinel's 10th anniversary back in 2018. Though this may seem like an odd collaboration at first, when you consider that they have made about 18 Mega Man figures, it's no surprise that something like this would happen. Personally, I like how they merged the mascot and Mega Man together without losing too much of the Mega Man charm. Some may be put off about how the way it looks, but I think it looks rather nice, kind of like Saint Seiya if you will, which is always cool in my book. But without further ado, let's take a closer look. I chose to use my already open normal version box so that way you can see what it comes with normally. As you can see, the box has the anniversary badges on the bottom. It's also decorated on some parts of the box as well, as you can see in the front. Now, as I said, this is already an open box, and as I open it, you'll see that I am missing the top portion somehow. I'm not quite sure what I did with it, but there is that. Now, what fell out was the base that comes with all 4-inch-Nel figures, which is pretty nifty. As I try not to cause more damage, you can see that it comes with a nice looking instruction pamphlet, or paper, whatever you want to call it. Has nice colored pictures and a little how-to instruction guide, along with what accessories comes with it. Included in the bag is a arm piece that attaches to the base that I had dropped earlier. All Mega Man 4-Inch-Nel figures come with this base and arm, which is really nice if you plan to stage your figure in a dynamic way. As you can see, it has multiple pivot points and a little arm so that way you can clasp it to wherever you need it to go. As you can see, I have taped the accessories to the plastic because I had lost the top piece. I have no idea where it's at, but I digress. So as you can see with the accessories that we have here, taped here, they have extra earpieces so that way you can take off the helmet armor pieces to put on just like if you have the normal regular helmet, which we'll see later on. And then the standard hands, which pretty much comes with every other figure. As you can see, it comes with one extra fist and the wily hand, if you will. That's pretty popular with, I believe, almost all figures from the 4-Inch-Nel line. And then we have the standard buster and face that come with the figure. Just wanted to give a quick rundown of what the standard edition looks like. And as you can see, this is going to be one of those that you either really love it or you really dislike it. I haven't met too many people who are in the middle. I personally like it because it gives that cool Gundam Saint Seiya look that I keep saying. I just can't help it, it just looks so much like it. But it's also something that's really unique, and that's something I really do appreciate in the Mega Man figures. Now for the star of the show, the Rockman Unity edition. For those who don't know, Rockman Unity is a Japanese news blog that was created by Capcom back in 2010 as the counterpart of the Capcom Unity, where the creator, Uchi-san, posts the newest information about the Mega Man franchise and occasionally about other Capcom games as well. Now, unlike the standard edition, the Unity edition was only sold in Japan and came with some interesting things, as we'll see later on in the video. Please excuse me as I tried to open up this bag with a scalpel that I thought would do the job rather quickly, but I was wrong. Now that I'm done fighting off that plastic, I can finally take out the contents. Here we have one nice package. And here we have me struggling with plastic once again. Obviously my enemy. Okay, here we go. Now we can see this nice new crisp Collab Rockman. Alrighty, round 2 with the scalpel. Hopefully I can redeem myself here. As you can see, I took way too long trying to open this up with something that I'm probably not even going to keep. And here we are, as fresh as it can be from 2018. Now, does it look any different? No. I can't see anything different other than it has the top. And the accessories are placed where they're supposed to go, not with tape. The emblems are the same. Huh, alright. Let me, give me 1 minute. And I am back. As you can see, maybe the face has changed a little, but I'm pretty sure I swapped that out. Same anniversary emblem on each side, on the bottom. Let me actually put this the correct way. They're nearly identical. And, oh, here we go. Alright, here we can see that one has pink and blue on the bottom. One has just blue. And there's a different SKU number, 686 and 693. That is very interesting. Okay, well, that is some difference, I suppose. Now, I won't be opening up this new box, as I'd like to keep it unopened for now, considering it's essentially just the same figure. And that way we can start going into the more interesting packet you see here. Thankfully, this time around, I am able to deal with the plastic packaging. I am learning. So we'll put this to the side. We'll save this for later. And we can see the postcards here and the alleged post stamps, which we'll be taking a look at. These are some interesting looking stamps with some information on the back. I am once again struggling to open up these packages. Well, gosh darn. Okay. Well, it seems I found my common sense, so that way I can actually open these up and we can take a look. Okay, I guess I spoke too soon. Son of a gun. Kind of remind me of my Pokemon days. If I remember, I think it's 2 to the front, I think, or 3. I'm not quite sure. Well, it seems I had made a mistake. It seems that each of these postage has something unique on the back of it, so I had to re-record this. So without further ado, let's try this again. So here, taking a closer look, we can see that it is a rare. I'm assuming that's what the R is. It says Cossack Catcher. Pretty cool. On the back, it states that the Cossack Catcher, a giant crane-shaped mechanism developed by Dr. Cossack, inflicts great damage by grabbing the opponent and dropping them. Appears in Rockman 4. Pretty neat. Now we have everyone's favorite, the Yellow Devil. It's pretty cool. You can see the translutions behind the photo. That's nice. It states that a boss that appears in Rockman's Wily stage. Back then, there were no saves or passwords, so many people cried. Okay, that was pretty good. Next up, we have Jet Rockman. Alright, somehow I don't feel like it's a rare. I feel like that should be a little higher on the chain, but alright, still pretty cool looking. On the back it reads Jet Rockman. Using the Rush adapter, Rockman and Rush can be combined to move to high places with their flight ability. Okay, interesting enough. Next up, we have our first secret rare, Wily Capsule. Pretty interesting for a secret rare. On the back it reads, Wily's Capsule. It appears when you destroy Wily Machine number 5. There are various forms depending on the design of the Wily Machine. It appears in Rockman 5. Huh. Okay. Not as funny, but informational. Alright, another Wily card. Wily Machine number 2. Pretty cool looking. Always do appreciate the art. On the back it reads, a mecha that Dr. Wily rides into fights with. The moment it is destroyed, it immediately escapes using the built-in UFO, whether it's motivated or not. Next up we have a super secret rare, or secret rare, I'm not quite sure what the SSR stands for, but it is Gamma. Pretty cool looking guy. On the back it reads, Gamma, giant robot jointly developed by Dr. Light and the reformed Dr. Wily for the sake of world peace. As expected, it was stolen due to Wily's betrayal and was not used for peaceful purposes. What a shocker. Next up we have the mark from Dr. Wily. Alright. Like the rainbow effect. Says Wily Mark, Rockman's nemesis, Dr. Wily's trademark. If Mega Man is celebrating its 30th anniversary, Wily also must have been plotting for 30 years. Crazy. Last but definitely not least, we got Rockman. Looking pretty slick with that art. On the back it reads, Rockman, format number DRN001, Rock, robot. It was a household helper robot created by Dr. Light, an authority on engineering. Well, that's it. Moving on from those stickers, we got the postcards. Thankfully, I am able to get through this packaging a lot easier than the previous packaging. Oh, that's nice. They each come with protective sleeves. That's always a bonus. Alright, so what do we have here? A connected Rockman, Mega Man, and a heart, it looks like inside. That's pretty cool. Looks nice. And a very handsome looking X and Zero. Apologize for the glare. Alright. Interesting. My favorite, Rockman Dash, Mega Man Legends. Gotta love it. And if we can see a little closely here, we can see the bonds and the little server bots in the back. One right there and flying off. This is cute. This is pretty cool artwork. Really do appreciate these postcard artwork pieces, though I'm always afraid to use them. Here we got some Mega Man Battle Network. So we got Lan. I always forget his name. Chad? Not quite sure how to pronounce his name. Pretty cool. Is he crying? Okay, to be fair, I have not played a lot of Star Force. So shame on me. So maybe I should do that. I don't even know who that little cutie in the back is, but yeah, okay, this was pretty cool artwork, honestly. I like it. Next, we have this very interesting package. It reads, Rockman Series 30th Anniversary, Capcom Rockman Unity Co. Oh, okay. Well, thought it'd be something more interesting, but alright. Japan sure does love their plastics, that's for sure. Alright, so it's just a piece of paper. Nothing too interesting. It's supposed to make it look real nice, like if it was a present. Really do appreciate that. fold this up, put that aside, and we will take a look at this really nice towel, which is pretty nice to have, especially with this heat that's going on that I'm pretty sure is worldwide. So having a nice towel is a nice bonus. And this is a long towel. Alright. As you can see, it is pretty long. I don't know who this Tomo Bohio? I'm not gonna pretend like I know what that is, but okay. To see, but there's little glimmers, sparkles in between the towel, which is really nice. Makes it look like it's of nicer quality. It feels a little rough, but it's nice. Rockman Unity, okay. So nice little bonus to have. Not quite sure if I would use it, but I will definitely keep it. It's nice. Well, now that we looked at everything else, time to look at the one thing that probably matters the most, which is this face right here. Okay, after fumbling with this for what seemed like forever, I finally read the instructions, like I'm supposed to, and am taking off the side pieces and the armor so that way I can switch the face. Alright, finally making good progress. Okay, alright, maybe this is just not for me. As I spent another 5 minutes fumbling through this, I noticed that it says the 30th anniversary on the back, which I thought was pretty cool. So I will continue to struggle and I will be back once again. At this point, it might have been better for me just to make a blooper reel of me just attempting to take everything off. So now we are able to see what makes this Unity edition so special. This specific edition came with a special face piece that's based on Uchi-san's likeness, the creator and mascot of Rockman Unity. It is pretty funky to say the least. It is one of those weird things that it's cool to have, but I don't know if I would go out of my way to go and purchase it. However, I think it is really cool that Capcom and Sentinel will go and approve something like this for the dedication of this person, Uchi-san. So it's still cool. Just little. Here is a close-up for those who wanted to see it up close. It's a little creepy, a little dorky, but it's fun and it's pretty interesting. Well, there you have it, folks. That is the Rockman Unity edition of the Mega Man 4-Inch-Nel Collab Rockman, the 30th anniversary cross Sentinel's 10th anniversary figure. That was a mouthful for sure, but you do get quite a bit of stuff in this special edition, and this was Japanese only. So, is it really worth it to buy? That's hard to say. This is not a very popular figure to begin with. As you can see, it is a special taste for people. You'll either really like it or you'll really hate it. Me personally, I do like it, and the price point isn't that different from the standard edition. You can find the standard edition between $60 to $80 as it's just not very popular. Even though this is a Japanese only, they do pop up quite a bit, I would say, and can be had for about $100, $110 depending on shipping and things like that, which isn't too crazy. However, I think it's worth it for just the postcard and the stickers alone. The towel is pretty neat, but the face is pretty interesting. I think, I don't know if you would buy both. I definitely would recommend, if you had to choose one or the other, I would just splurge for the Unity edition. That way you get all the cool accessories and just have the face on the side. I myself have an addiction, I would say, to purchasing these items, so I had to have both so that way I could have one regular one and one funky one, as you would say. But overall, I think it is a pretty cool figure, and overall, I would recommend to buy the Unity edition. But if you were just curious and you already had one and seeing it was worth purchasing, well, hopefully this kind of makes it a little bit easier on what decision you end up making. Thank you all viewers for watching this video, especially those who stuck through it. If you have any comments or have something that you would like to see, please comment below and let me know. And thank you all for y'all support. Please like and subscribe. Thank you.